So today we are going to go with the S3 demo. So this is our S3 management console where we are going to create S3 buckets. So we just simply click on create bucket, and under that bucket we need to pass the name of the bucket. So let me type any name. Let's just type London right now. Okay, and see, as this is the global service, but at least at some point or some location that bucket or the data should be stored. So we can go and select any of the location which we want. So I'm just keeping North Virginia by default only right now. And now see, these rest all the things I'm not selecting right now. I just wanted to show you how to create a simple bucket. So let's just click on create bucket. So once we create a bucket, it will give one error, that is bucket with the same name is already exist. Now what is the point? See, in my account I don't have any bucket, right? So but still it is saying that bucket name is already exist. So what is the meaning of that line is bucket name must be globally unique. Now why it has to be globally unique is, see, we are going to access the data using browser, using URL. So always URLs are unique. We never see a website with two websites with same name. It's like if the domain is fixed for one particular website, that domain will never be assigned to any other person. So same way, while creating a bucket, the name should be globally unique. So as London is already taken by someone, so we cannot pass the London as a the name of the bucket. So let me just go and simply do some changes. So let's add some random number here and let's try that. Create. Okay, see, now it has taken. So this is how we create a bucket. Okay, so this bucket region is North Virginia and the access is bucket and objects are not public. Now bucket is folder, and what is object? Objects is the data which is present inside the bucket. So we have created a bucket and this bucket is having some properties. So these properties tab you will see here. So it is having object detail, it is having properties, like these are some of the properties. We will go through some of the property one by one. And we have a permissions. See, this is the permission part. We also have a matrix. This is related with the CloudWatch. We can attach our CloudWatch with the S3 also to monitor. We have a management where we manage the things. We have a access point, this one. Okay, so let's just quickly go and upload one object. So how to upload that? Just simply add file and upload some file. Let's just upload right now. Just a second, let me go and okay, so let's just try and upload this file only, demo. Okay, so it is uploaded and just simply click on upload. So it is now uploading. Just close it and see. So this is how you just upload your data inside the bucket. Now next point is how you are going to access this data, what is the purpose, and how you can see the property of this data. So see, this is stored in this bucket till the bucket is present in the AWS. So the life of this object is till the bucket is present in my AWS account. Now let's just go and open this. So this is the object properties. Earlier, when we were in the bucket, these are the bucket properties. When we click on the objects, we will get the object properties. So what all are the object properties we have? See, we have owner, we have a URI, we have the region, and we have a ARN. Now what is ARN? Most of the time now you are going to see the ARN of the any of the service. See, till now when we were learning EC2, we were having the DNS and we are having IP address. Same way we are having ARN for some of the resources. So this is the ARN, Amazon resource name, which will help us to identify the resource, and the colon. See, the colon values are important. The purpose of these 4 colon value is still, they have some purpose. Like after ARN they have a single colon, so they have some syntax, they follow some syntax for that. So this is the ARN. Now the next important part is this object URL. So see, this is the URL, as this URL is created by HTTPS. So it means we are going to access with the help of browser, that is HTTPS. And see, if I'll go and click, yeah, right now it is access denied because we have kept it private. Whatever thing we are going to access from the browser, it has to be publicly available, then only we can go ahead and use it. So see, this is the URL and we are using with the browser, that's why the bucket name should be unique. And the ARN is itself have the format. The object name or the object URL or the ARN, they both are having a syntax. Like see, people can ask the object URL syntax. So this will be the object URL syntax, the object name.s3.amazon.com. Same way, there might be a question come in the exam with the ARN also. So you should be aware about the syntax. Like they will give the 4-5 option that what is the correct syntax for the Amazon S3 ARN. So you can go and select that. Okay. Now next is object management overview. Right now the bucket properties is disabled, that is versioning is disabled, and management configuration, all the things are disabled. It's like default thing, they are not enabled. But I want my the object should be publicly accessible here. So let's just first go and try to make the permission changes of the object. So this is object level permission, and if you will go and see, this edit is disabled. So how to make it enable? So see, if you want to make any of the object publicly available, then first you need to make your bucket public. So the concept behind this is, see, we have a bucket. Under this bucket we have an object. So to make any of the object publicly available, first you need to make your bucket publicly available. One point. So now the question may come, if I will make my bucket public, so all the object will be publicly accessible? No. If you are making your bucket publicly available, then again you need to go and make your object publicly available. So for example, if you have made this 2 object publicly accessible, then only outside world or outside people can only see these 2 objects. They will not be able to see this. So this is again one of the best thing, that it's not mandatory that all the objects are publicly available. You can make them private also. So this is the private and they both are public. So they both will be accessible outside. But the mandatory thing is the bucket has to be the public. So first just simply go to the bucket, and under the bucket you have this one, permission. Under this permission, just go and click on this part, which will help us to public grant access to the bucket only. So there are 2 types of access. One is bucket level, second one is object level. Okay. Edit. Under bucket level, you have these 4 options. So just go and uncheck this. So you can go and customize your access at bucket level also, but right now I'm just keeping my bucket fully publicly available. We have 4 options like block public access to bucket and object grant through a new access control list. It's like you are making your bucket public, but the object has to have access to with new ACL. ACL we will see. Okay, we have a it's like I just wanted to block this part. Every time my bucket is public, but the object should have a new access control list to access. We can block a public access to the bucket and the object grant to any of the ACL. Block public access to buckets and grant through a new public bucket and access point policy. It's like, see, if I'll go and uncheck this public access, so my bucket will be publicly available, but I want some of the part of my bucket should not be publicly accessible, so I can control it with this part also. But right now I'm just keeping my bucket fully publicly available, so just simply save it and we need to confirm it. Save. Okay, so this is how my bucket is public. Now let's just go and try to refresh this URL. See, even if I made my bucket public, but still I'm not able to see this object. And if you want to see that whether my bucket is public or not, see, object can be public, right? It's like the bucket is public, but object can be public. It's not the public right now. So just simply go inside this and click on object and see the permission tab. Under this permission, still this edit option is not enabled because you have made bucket public, but you have not enabled this option, object ownership option. It's like you are giving a permission to bucket that you can be public, but still the object thing is still not clear at bucket level. It's like bucket is not known that the object which is going inside, whether they can be public or they cannot be public. So first you need to clear at bucket level only. So just simply go and click on edit. Under that you will find these two options, ACL and ACL disabled and ACL enabled. What is ACL? ACL is access control list, which will help us to control my access. Like where you will get this access control list, first you need to enable this. Once you enable, you need to confirm it and you need to give the two things, bucket owned preferred or object return. So I'm just giving the bucket owned preferred only and save it. So see, now what I did, I enabled two things at my bucket level. One is bucket level policy and the second one is object ownership. Now we have this access control list. So either I can go and enable it from here, but right now I don't want to touch this part here. Like whatever object we are going to upload inside the bucket, we can directly make that permission available for public or not for all the objects, but I want to go and do that specific for the object. So just simply go to the object and click on permission. Now you will able to edit that. So there are two ways. One, you can go and control ACL based on the object, or either you can go and enable that ACL at bucket level. So whatever object is going to be uploaded inside the bucket will have the same type of access. So just go to edit option and see there are three types of grantee option available. One is object owner. The person who is the object owner can read that and write that. Everyone in the public access, it's like see, your AWS account. The object owner can only access that from the AWS account, but no, I want to access it from the publicly accessible thing. So we will have this URL, from this we can access that. So everyone access, I just wanted to give both the read access also. Authorized user group, it's like we can go and make our custom AWS accounts group and we can go and give that also. So just simply acknowledge and see, if I'll go and select that, so I need to give the guarantee also. We can give access to specific AWS account. So simply go and add the AWS account ID. That's it. But I don't want right now. Just simply save it. So what we have done, we have changed the permission for particular object. So simply here refresh and you will able to see this image. If I'll try and if I'll give this URL to both of you, you can also see that. So it's not like it is restricted to my system, it is for your system also. because this URL is globally available. So understood till here what is the meaning of permission, how to control that permission. You have to be very specific while selecting the bucket level permission and the object level permission.
So
Okay, so till now what we have done, if you go and see, still my object level access I have not done any changes. I just only make this object publicly available, or I did something in this particular object only. So let me just go and try to upload. If I'll upload any other of another file, so just simply click here and try to upload this git demo. Okay, and you can change the permission from here while uploading. Also you can specify any individual ACL permission or grant public access. So I'm just granting the public access and upload. So while uploading also you can change the permission, but every time it's very difficult to change and with the public access permission. So just simply upload that. See, I don't want every time to do the permission thing manually. I want that has to be enabled every time. So what we can do, we can enable that permission at bucket level. So simply go inside and just go to the edit option, and here you can give this list or read. Right now bucket ACL part I'll tell you. So here everyone, so every time whenever any object will be uploaded, see, so now everything is publicly accessible. It's like you are making everything public. Understood till now?
yes.
Okay, so now let's just go inside this bucket and let's try another way. So we have seen this uploading part and what all are the options we got here. So let's just simply, I have only explained this permission thing to you. We have not gone to the properties part right now. So just simply click here properties. Under this properties you see we have one thing that is called as bucket versioning. Now what is the meaning of bucket versioning? What is the purpose of bucket versioning is? See, we have one bucket. In that bucket I am uploading one file. Okay, let me just quickly create one file and let me show you with the example only. So this is my demo file. Okay, we save it at desktop. Demo file. Okay, so just go and upload this. Sorry. And if you go and see the permission this time, see automatically it is asking no. Okay, just keep it now, grant access. I don't want it, let it be like that. Upload. Now close. Okay, so see, we have uploaded, okay, to I have uploaded two files, but the main focus is with demo file only. So see, what content we have in this file is, we just simply copy and let's try to access from the browser. Let's see. Okay, it is not publicly accessible, then we need to make it manually. Edit here and this one. Okay, let's do this only. Let's try to do this. Save and now refresh. Okay, see, this is the thing. Okay, with the ACL option we are not able to see in the browser. So yes, now read it and then understand and save. Now let's just go and refresh. See, okay. So what we have done, we have created one file and we have written some content and we have uploaded it. Now there are people in my group, they don't have any idea, and what they did, they just simply, before deleting, let's just do some edit in this file. Let me edit, second line, edit. and save it. So what we do, we just let's go and again upload this file. Now just go here and refresh. So see, we have added the second line here. Now let's just go and delete something from the file. Let's just delete this file, this part, and save it, and then again upload it. Okay, see, so every time what is happening here is whenever I am uploading something, it is going and overwriting over that object, right? Every time it is overriding that object. Now there might be chance someone from my team go and delete this file. They were not having any idea what they are doing, they just simply delete that. So we never get back that file. That file will never come back because that is completely deleted from my bucket. Now to control this part, what we can do, we have one property that is known as versioning. So we can enable this. So what is the benefit of versioning is, let's just upload that file once again and let's see. So let's have a demo file again, and yes, try and just go and upload. So we have uploaded demo file here. So under this, let's just go right now, just see this space, there is blank. Okay, we don't have anything here, so just simply property and edit and see. You can only enable the versioning or you can suspend the versioning. You cannot disable the versioning. So let's just go and enable it and save. So whenever you will go here, you will see this new part. I'm not clicking right now here, and let me go and add this some file here, demo file for version, and save it. Now let's again upload. And just grab here, upload, close. So see, if you go and click, if you refresh here, you will see this part. Okay, now I want delete option. Okay, just adding this part again. If I'll upload, so we will get this option. Now what is happening this time also, while seeing this URL, you will understand that this is overriding, but no, because of this versioning part is enabled. So if you go and click on this show version, so see, it is creating the versions. Initially when you have clicked on first, you have created first demo file. If you go and click here, just copy this URL and if just paste it here, so you will see the first content. Just go and see the second option here. Just click here and copy the object URL and paste it here. So you will able to see the second content, and every time just you will get the latest part only. So the latest content is this one. So you will get the latest content, this one. So with the help of versioning, you are able to control the overwriting part. Every time it is not going and overwriting. And you see, before versioning enable, the version ID is null, because at that time the versioning was not enabled, so the version ID will be null. But once you enable the versioning, it will start creating a version ID. So this is the version ID which has been associated with this particular file. The name of the file is same, but the version ID is different. Now what happened? Suddenly again someone has deleted this file. So you are not able to see that. But as we have enabled the versioning over that bucket, so just go and click on show versioning. So you will see this. The files are still here. The only additional file or type is been added over the file is the delete marker. So the file is present but with the delete marker. It's kind of like the file is moved inside the recycle bin. But whenever we do the shift delete, so that completely deleted. But when we press delete, so we can bring that file from recycle bin. So it's the same way only. So what if I wanted to bring this file again? I just need to click here and click delete, and under this again I'm deleting this delete marker only, delete. And if also see, the file is back now under my object. Understood the power of versioning?
Yes.
Okay. So this is about the versioning. Encryption, again the encryption part is same throughout the AWS. They follow default encryption, or you can bring your own encryption settings. So it's like the same thing. Whatever data is present inside the bucket will be encrypted. And yes, so here not that important part. Yes, static website hosting. So what is the meaning of static website hosting and how we host it? So if you go and click on this static website hosting part, and here also if I want to click on enable, so whenever I will click, I just want two documentation or two files should be redirected. Like we can go and download so much n number of code from the website which will have the static website hosting part, but I just wanted to show you the demo part only. So see, we have enabled the static website hosting. Under this we want my S3 should be redirected towards one file. So just try and type the index.html here, and let's just I'm not giving any error part right now, so I'll save it. So what we have done, we have created a static website enable. So how we will go and access my this static website? For that I need to upload one index.html file inside my bucket. So let's just open
Like
that.
we are creating an object. Okay.
Yes, like that only. Yes, this is my static website. Okay, just save it and just save that with the here, and sorry, index.html, and save, and just go and upload. Let's see what happened now. So if you go under this property and try to access your website from here, so just copy that and let's see what happened. See, so automatically we are redirecting our website to using static. See, I have shown you EC2 instance where we have installed Apache and IAS. There also we have created an index.html, right? But what we can do with the help of that index.html, we can create a dynamic website. Like we can attach that machine with the database also, and we can get the data from front end and we can store it. But in S3 you can't do that type of thing. You can only just host the static website. So let's just try one thing. This is first time I'm also trying, but let's just try. Let's just create one static. Let's just download one static website code first if we have static. If not, then I'll bring some code tomorrow for you to show you the exact way. Static website hosting in AWS S3 sample codes. So we will have some sample codes to download. So maybe that's available inside GitHub. They are just giving the steps. Okay, so let's just copy this code. Let me try to clone it. Okay, so we have a static website code downloaded here and which is having a code. Let's just try to upload this complete code inside the bucket. Just simply static website demo is my bucket name. Okay, I'm making ACL enabled and yeah, bucket on preferred. Okay, I just want this also, everything enabled. Create. Okay, already exists 0104. So we have created a bucket here. Let's just go and permission also. Everything should be enabled. So SCL also I want everyone should get access. Save. Okay, so let's just upload this folder, add folder. Let's see what happened. So where it is present here inside this static code upload. So I'm uploading a folder. So yes, we have uploaded all the things, everything here. Automatically it has picked up all the changes and they have not picked up the HTML part, the WW part. Why? So okay, let's just add folder again and go inside. Let's just upload this also. Let's see whether it is uploading or not, how it is uploading. Are you able to see www folder here? Okay, let it be. Let's just make the permission and let's see what happened. Where is the HTML folder gone? It is taking time in uploading because the data is too big size. Okay, but the problem, yes, this is my automatically they have uploaded that. Under this you will get these files. So let's just try and change property. So what I want to do, I want to enable that. Enable every time I want my website should be load from index.html, and every time whenever error will come, so it will load the error.html. Where that error.html file is, we have here. So just simply save it. Let's see. Okay, now let's try and access that, whether we are able to access or not. Okay. Okay, that I need to check why it is not enabled. This is how we can go and make a static website, but yes. Okay, so it was having everything, but it's not displaying. Maybe I have done something wrong. I need to check that. Okay, the problem is I have uploaded the static code in a wrong way. Okay, delete this. It has to present outside. There was one extra folder is being created. Add folder, this one. I want to upload this folder. Upload. Let's see. Upload. Okay. Now just make the permission like this. So okay, so just close it. Now see, this is how we upload, and let's just go to the property and copy the URL again, and let's see whether we are able to access or not. Okay, still we are not able to access. Why? Okay, now instead of that we need to upload it outside. Let's just try the outside. Delete it and close and upload. So under this add files, so just go and upload these files, all files, and open. Now let's just try the copy and paste it. Now it has to pick, but I don't know. Okay, let it be. Then I need to check what's the problem, because it is loading the error.html. An error occurred while attempting to retrieve the custom error document, and no data found is like 404. 404 means not found, so it is not able to find that. So every time I want, whenever I'll click this URL, I should go and redirect it towards the index.html file. If I'll go and create, let's just create one index.html file directly here. So let's see whether it is able to pick that file, desktop, and I was having one sample index.html file. So let's just click here and upload that. And now let's go to the property and let's see whether we are able to see that page or not. Okay, yes, we are able to see. It means we should keep all this index.and html files outside. So just delete this file and upload those 3 files outside, because it is not able to find. So just simply click here, copy these 3, upload. Now just refresh. Yes, the mistake what I was doing, let me delete this folder. So the mistake is, have you understood the mistake or should I need to explain?
Little bit.
Yes, so
Yeah.
the mistake is they have given a sample code, they have given like that. So but we should not upload the sample code like this. See, these 3-4 files are not important. The important file is these 3. I want to upload these 3 files. So these 3 files are outside. If I'll go and delete these license, readme, and GitHub and travel, these files are not important. The mistake I was doing it, I was uploading wrong file, and the main file I'm uploading inside the www. Folder. So let's just delete this. Then you will understand clearly. Right now I have only these 3 files here. See, and I'm accessing my website here. So I also have this sample page. The sample page could be of any other pages also, but right now they have a sample page. So if I'll click here, see, I will get this option. This is sample page. It's like it's helping me to redirect, go back to index file like this. And if I'll try and type some extra thing, let's just type some wrong URL. Okay, let's just type any wrong URL. How to do that? So it is saying no data found, no URL found. So just simply click here. So yes, so we are able to navigate between them. Are you able to see this part?
Yeah.
So yes, this is how this was the very basic code, but you can go and download a very fancy code also, like for related to I would say any
Can
WordPress website. Yeah.
can we add SSL certificate on HTTPS?
It's already, yes, we can do. We can add. See, right now it's a not secure website, but we need to attach our ACL certification. So when we will learn the topic that is called ACL,
Okay.
ACL, not SCL, not it's ACM, Amazon Certificate Manager. So this is the website which will help us to provide SSL and TLS certificate, and that TLS and SSL certificate we can attach with our website. Right now it's a S3 website, but we can create our own domain also, and we can attach that. So that part we will see under Route 53 also. But first we
And
need to understand. Yeah.
but we cannot able to attach the database in it.
Yes. No. It's a
Okay.
static website.
Okay.
Just for the advertisement purpose or just for the content display thing.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the static website part. Now we are done with the property section. Okay, now let's just go and see any other thing what we have. So let's just see under property we have two important sections to cover. One is static website and other one is the versioning. Let's just go to the permission. So permission part we have seen. Okay, now metrics part, no, that monitoring is different. I want to show you storage part. Okay, for that I need to go to upload, and under add file let me upload any of the file. So let's just upload error.file, and while uploading you will see there is one more property: specify storage class encryption setting tag and more. Now what is the meaning of these things? It is very important, so just simply copy, or I should, how I can teach you, just copy this and let me paste in Excel. Okay, so yes, are you able to see the storage class? Means is this, these things are visible?
Yes.
Okay, so yes, so this is about the storage class part. Now what is the meaning of storage class and why we need this? So every time whenever we upload any data in AWS S3, so what they do, they upload that data with the 3 copies. They make the minimum 3 copies. Like what type of copies, we are not going to select that, but by default they are making that 3 copies. How? See, I have uploaded so many data here, right? And I have uploaded that with the standard class. See, this is the storage class, this is one option, and everything is standard. So whenever we are not selecting anything, they select by default as a standard. So under standard what happened is they create a 3 copy, like 3 by 3 copy. See, every availability zone, every region have minimum 3 availability zones, so they try to create at least minimum 3 copies of your data. Why? Because they want to maintain 99.99%, 11 times of 99% availability and durability of your data. This is how they commit. But under standard they are creating a 3 minimum storage location, and it's like that is a frequent access. We don't know that when we need our data and how long we are storing, and when we need the access of that data, at what time we need access. It's like kind of frequent access data we store under the standard. We have one other service, but I'm keeping this for future reference right now. I'm just directly moving toward this standard IA. See, under standard we are getting a frequent access, but standard IA, it means standard infrequent access. So under standard infrequent access, it's like the data which is present in my bucket but I have not accessed for a month, or I am just going and accessing that data once in a month. So that type of data I can move into the standard IA. So how it is going to benefit me, or how it will help in my cost. So let's just see some of the cost structure also. See here, if I go and store any data, this one, first 50 terabyte of data per month, they will charge me 0.23 cent per GB per month. And if I store that data inside the infrequent access, so they charge me 0.125 cents per GB. It's like almost half. So the data which I am going to access once in a month, instead of keeping that data into the standard class, I can move that into the infrequent access class. So are you able to understand the difference, why we need the storage classes?
Yeah.
And that price varies from region to region also. We are right now checking the Ohio region. It may vary from Ohio, it's, and see, Ohio and North Virginia it's same, but sometimes it make more difference also. So the major point I wanted to show you is the price difference. And we have a storage classes detailed description here. Let's just see. Okay, just leave. I just want to explain with the table only to make you more understand. So, but the problem here is it's an infrequent access. Still they are creating minimum 3 storage, so you need to pay the cost related with the minimum 3 storage. But there are some of the files, like for example caches, patch file, some of the cookies files which we want to store, but if we lost them, it's like we are not losing any of the data. So that type of data we can keep inside one zone. It's like recreatable or infrequently accessed data once a month, stored in a single availability zone with the millisecond access. Till now, all the 3 classes have a millisecond access. Like once you click and you will get the response. Okay. So if you go and see the charges of infrequent access one zone, so see, it's a 1 cent, 0.1 cent per GB. Super cheaper than this. The cost here involved is because they are keeping a 3 copy of your data, but here they are keeping only single copy of your data. This is one point. So these 3 are like a standard classes where you can go and create, or you can move your data from this class to this class. You need to only analyze your data, which data you want to keep in which class. Now we have this 3. Now what is the meaning of these 3? First of all, what is the meaning of Glacier? Glacier is nothing but it's kind of archive your data, where you archive your data. You have a data which you are not accessing infrequently. It's like just for some audit purpose or some record maintenance purpose, you have kept that data. Like for example, in hospital or in a bank, they need to keep their customers' data at least for 5 years. So those kind of data they need, that's important data also, but they are not accessing that data frequently. Once in a while or once in a 6 months they got a request, then only they are accessing that data. So that type of data we can keep in these Glacier classes. But under Glacier also they have a type. One is Glacier instant retrieval, other one is Glacier flexible retrieval, and Glacier deep archive. Earlier they were having only one class, that is a Glacier, and the problem with the Glacier was the access time was hours. Like it takes sometimes more than 12 hours or 6 hours or 10 hours to get that data. So what they did, sometimes it's like we have a data inside archive, but it may be required immediately. So we can't wait for 10 hours or 12 hours to give the response from the Amazon. So they have split that Glacier into 2-3 ways, like long-lived archive data across once a quarter with the instant retrieval. Means we want to keep that data inside the Glacier, but that data is 90 days older, but whenever I want to access that data, I want response immediately. So we can go ahead and select that. We have another class that is It's okay, I'm okay with the flexible hours also. You just keep it whenever I will request, you can give me the data as per your convenient time. So long lived archive data accessed once a year with retrieval of minutes or hours. Now third part is deep archive. So long lived archive data accessed less than once a year with retrieval of hours. Now what is the difference and what is the cost they three have? See the difference here. Instant retrieval is like 0.004 cents, flexible retrieval is 0.036 cents, and here deep archive is 0.00999 per GB, super cheaper. So as compared to other standard classes, it's the Glacier class is cheaper. Now how to analyze that, how the data will be moved from one class to another, how we will come to know that. So there is a monitoring automation fees, minimum billing object is, see, whenever I will upload any data inside the bucket, at least that data should be present inside that bucket for 30 days, then only that data will be eligible to move from standard to standard IA. But it's not like that you can't select it from the browser. Like for example, I'm uploading one file. Let's just add one file, any of the file. Let's add this sample file, and I want to store this file into the standard IA. I don't want into the standard, so I can go ahead and I can upload that. So while uploading, it will allow me to select the class, storage class. See, right now you will be able to see that storage class, but S3 is first hold that file for 30 days. They will charge you as a standard only. After 30 days only, they will understand the record, the history of accessing this file. They will try to track that yeah, you are accessing this file once in a month or twice in a month. Then only you will be able to reduce your cost. So first 30 days you are going to charge as a standard only. After 30 days, after history of this file, then only the Amazon will reduce the cost, and then you will start billing based on the standard IA. Because see, right now I uploaded that, I can go and access that because I need a millisecond response. So what is the difference Amazon will get? Standard and standard IA. So what they do, they just wait for 30 days, understand your access pattern, and then they start charging you. Same way with the this one, Glacier part. If your file is, you have selected this part or this part or this part, they understand the billable days. So first initial 90 days you will charge as a normal standard cost only. After that they will understand that okay, since last 90 days you have not accessed that data, so and you have selected a storage class as a Glacier, so now that particular data or file is eligible for the billing under Glacier. Same way with the deep archive, at least 180 days older files should be the deep archive part. Reduced redundancy is the older way, it is now not recommended, so we will not touch that part. It's like a completely the old storage class, so soon it will be deprecated also. The main point I want to discuss is the intelligent tiering. Now what is the meaning of intelligent tiering? Intelligent tiering is the storage class. See, right now I am selecting my storage class. I am understanding that okay, that file has to be in the Glacier, of that file has to be in the deep archive. But under intelligent tiering, we can guide or we can give full control to Amazon that you go and take care of my data. So I am just only dumping my data inside the bucket. You take care which file is older than how many days, and you move according to your understanding. Like for example, I have uploaded these three objects, and under this object is older than 45 days. So yes, now the 30 days, after 30 days I am eligible to move that file from standard to standard IA. Suppose now this file is 90 days, so now I am eligible to move that file into Glacier. So automatically I am telling Amazon to do these kind of transaction to save my cost. So this is known as an intelligent tiering. Okay. Any doubt till now? Are you able to understand the storage classes?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah. So this is about the storage classes. So we have done with object, properties, permission part. Now let's just go with this management part. Under this management, we have a two thing, that is a lifecycle rule and the replica rule. Okay, so let's just first see the replica rule, then we will see the lifecycle rule at last. Now I told you I have given a high level overview regarding the replica rules, right? So let's just create a replica rule. So let's just first create two buckets. One is source. Did you remember that, right? Replica means like if I will upload data from in the source, that will automatically reflect into the destination bucket. Or do you want me to explain that part again?
Like it will create same data in three different regions,
No,
or
no, 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 no. See, what is the meaning of replica? Let me tell you that part, then you will understand properly. Replica means I have bucket in India region, and I have office in everywhere in the globe, like India, US, UK. So the people who is accessing my bucket from India are getting a proper response because they are nearby with my bucket. But the people who are accessing my bucket from US and UK, they are facing the challenges because they are facing the latency issue. So to avoid this kind of latency issue, what we can do, we can create a new bucket in US or UK region, and we can create a copy. Like if I am copying one file here, I will copy that file here. So right now I am doing manually. If I have copied two files here, so I will copy that same file here also. So the problem is, there might be a chance I uploaded a data here, but I forgot to upload inside this UK bucket. So the person who is accessing from US and UK, they won't be able to access this file. So to avoid this kind of thing, we have one concept that is called as replica. As soon as I upload data in my India's bucket, it will automatically go and upload into the US bucket. So that is known as replica. We are creating a replica copy. So for creating a replica, we need to make a replica rule between these two buckets. So there will be two bucket. One is the source and the other one is the destination. Source is like the bucket where the data is uploading, and destination bucket is where automatically that data is going and copy. So right now this is the source bucket and this is the destination bucket. So I will create a rule stating that whenever the data will upload inside the source bucket, automatically it will go and upload inside the destination bucket. So I will create this way rule. But it's not mandatory. If you upload any data inside the destination bucket, it will go and upload into this also. No. You have created only one way replica rule, so it will only go from here to here. It will never go here to here. If you want to go with opposite side also, then you need to create another rule also. So here, both way communication if you want to create, then you need to create a two-way rule. So understood this part, what we are going to achieve now?
yes.
Okay, just give me 1 second. Okay, so we will create two bucket. Source, let me give some unique number, and source bucket I am creating in Mumbai. So yes. let it be public. Create. So we have created one bucket, source bucket, and let me create a destination. Okay, and I'm creating that bucket in, for example, North Virginia region only, and let's just make everything public also. So we have two buckets. Okay, let me just go and upload one file in source. Add file, and let me add this error file here. Okay, and upload it. So I uploaded one file, and let's just go and see inside the destination bucket also. Let me open that in a different tab. Okay, here I am opening source tab. So we have a destination bucket. Under this, see, I uploaded that file into source bucket, but that is not uploaded into the destination bucket because right now we have not created any rule. Obviously that data will not move. And if I'll go and upload something here in the destination, let's just upload error and upload. So again, I need to upload that error file again into the destination bucket. Now just create a replica rule. So create a replica rule. While creating a replica rule, you need to give a name. So I am giving Mumbai to North Virginia. This is my replica rule name, for example. I want status to be enabled. And what is my source bucket? So my source bucket is this one. Automatically it is selecting the source bucket because I am applying on Mumbai bucket. So it is selecting that. It is asking me if you wanna apply some of the prefix, like whenever my PDF file or text file will upload inside the bucket, then only just go and copy that file into the destination bucket, and rest file don't copy. But no, I don't want any prefix. I want all the object, whatever object I am uploading inside the source bucket has to go and upload into the destination bucket. Now it is giving me the destination option. Destination bucket could be the same from the same account, or it could be from the another account also. If you go and select the another account, you need to pass the bucket name and the account ID. But here we are passing from the same bucket. So just go and simply browse, and the destination bucket is this one, and choose the path. So automatically it has picked up. But now it is saying to replica any of the version, you need to enable a bucket versioning. So bucket versioning is mandatory. And I don't want to create any rule now, and storage class, everything I'm just keeping default and just save it. Okay, what is mandatory thing here?
So that
I
bucket
am
versioning is only applied to the destination one, not in the source one, right?
that we need to check. With that we will see that where that versioning has been created.
And
Like we
it
will
is a
see
region
practice.
specific or the availability zone specific? Like, can we do it in different availability zones as well?
Right now we are not doing anything on the availability zone. Everything is based on region.
Okay.
Though S3 is the global service, so we are not doing anything at availability zone level. We are doing everything at region level.
Yeah,
So
I'm
the
just
one,
asking, like, we can do it with
no, no, no,
different.
no, 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 no. It's not like with availability zone,
Okay.
because
I
by
can say there
default,
is global written
yes, yes,
near the
yes,
DevOps admin.
yes, yes,
Okay.
here. And this is like a region specific only, but they create a copy in every availability zone, as I told you, as a specific based on the storage class. So they create a 3 copy in each availability zone that we can't see. That's like a AWS managed thing, they do by their end. We just only
Okay.
need to pay the charges. Okay, now we need to create a role. So right now I'm not selecting any role, or we can go and select a role with let's just choose the ARN. Okay, choose the existing role. I don't want the create a new role. Okay, let it be the create a new role. Automatically they will create a role, because see, one S3 bucket wants to communicate another S3 bucket of other regions, so they need a communication. So I just only create a new role, so they will automatically create the role for me. We will see the policy. Okay, see, we have enabled the versioning at destination, but it is now saying the replica required versioning to be enabled at for the source bucket also. So versioning is required for both the bucket. Okay, save. And see, now it is asking me, do you want to replicate existing objects also, or you want to not, or you don't want to replicate the existing object? So yes, I don't want existing object right now. The newly uploaded object can only be the part of replication process. So submit, and just simply see the replica rule which we have created over this bucket. Is it is giving the detail summary. So this is the destination bucket. Okay, it is giving the replica owner and all those things, see, like this. So just simply go and upload any data into this bucket now. Add file, this index.html, upload. Just give me 1 second, okay? Otherwise there might be chances. Okay, so I uploaded data into source bucket. So just simple go and see here right now and just refresh it. Okay, here also we can refresh. See, automatically it is uploaded. You have not uploaded the data inside destination, it is automatically uploading because you have created a replica rule. But if you go and upload any file here, let me add sample file here and upload. So let's just see whether that file will come here. No, that will not come because you have not created a replica rule from here to there. If you want to create again the vice versa thing, you need to go inside the destination buckets management and you need to create another replica rule for that. Understood till here? Any doubt?
No.
Okay. So this is this is about the replica rule part. Let's just see one more part, that is this one, lifecycle rule. Let's just see what it is. So let me create and choose the lifecycle rule part. So let me create a demo rule here, and I want to apply that lifecycle rule over all the bucket or the limited to objects. So I want to apply that for all the object, and I acknowledge. Now what is the meaning of this and what they will do? Move current version of object between the storage class. First of all, let's just understand what exactly the life cycle means. See, life cycle means we are applying rule over the bucket and we are telling Amazon that whatever data is present inside my bucket, just play with that data and do the management between these storage classes. If the file is more than 90 days old, just move it to Glacier. If that file is not required infrequent access, then move it to flexible retrieval. If that file is 30 days old, then move it to standard IS. This is how we can do. So they are giving me the options that do you want to move the only the current version of the object, non-current version of the object between the storage classes, or expired current version, or only permanently delete non-current version. It's like If the version is non-current version, automatically delete that. Delete expired object, delete marker, or the incomplete multi-part upload. So these are some of the options which we do, but I am just doing this, move current version and non-current version also. So I want to show you this option, how the transaction will be done. So to, okay, let's see, I can do the transaction for each type of option here. So I'll show you only for one right now. Here, initially my data is in standard. I want that standard data should move after 30 days to standard IA. After 90 days I want to move in retrieval. See here, I want to move at 90 days. I also, what it is saying, okay, yes, it is asking me that small object also if you want to move. No, we should have a very bigger object under that as a best practice, but I am okay with the small object right now. Add transaction, and I want to move that infrequently part inside this after 90 days. Let's just see, and after 180 days I want to move that. So let's see what happened. See, this is the flow, and let's try to create. So it is showing the integrated value between these must be the 90 days of difference. So I need to give a 90 days difference, and then I need to give the 360 days difference. I should not keep the same classes, so I need to give the days difference between them. So yes, and create rule. So yes, we have created a rule. So automatically S3 will analyze the dates by this, and they will automatically do some transaction between these classes. So we can't see the demo because we can't wait for these many days, but it will automatically move from these classes to these classes, and our cost management will be done automatically. We can create a lifecycle rule for 4 ways: current version, non-current version, expired object or a delete marker, or the incomplete or multi-part upload part. So understood this part. I just can only show you that how can create a lifecycle rule, as we can't wait for 180 days to see the transaction.
Yeah. Oh yeah, makes sense.
Yes. So let me see what is left out. Okay, so here, except that ACL question which you have asked, we are done with the S3. So any other doubt?
No.
Ashwati?
S3, I don't have any,
Okay,
but on Monday I can have.
yeah. So let's just start a different topic from tomorrow, because otherwise it will be overhead thing. So let me just show you how to delete that and what is the problem we may face while deleting. Okay, see, we have a buckets. So what we do, we just simply go and delete that. So it will ask me the destination and we type, but the problem is it is showing that bucket is not empty. So first you need to go and delete the object. So just simply go and delete that. Under this delete, it will ask again the delete, sorry. First delete the object and then try to delete it. So let me delete this. But the problem is still I am not able to delete. Because if the bucket is having a versioning enable, so the problem is whenever you delete the data from outside, it will move to the delete marker. So data is still present inside the bucket. So you need to go and select these data and then only you can delete it. And delete, and then go and permanently delete and delete. Close. Now you can able to delete this bucket. See, now it is enabled, so just simply delete it. So it's the same fashion you need to follow for all the bucket. So under this show versioning, just to go and first delete all the object including the versions. And one more thing, you can't suspend, you can't delete the versioning, we can only suspend. So if you want to see that practically, just property, go inside the property and see here versioning and edit. See, we can't delete that, we can only suspend. If you will suspend, see, but the version, existing version will be present. Okay, but it is showing some error. The replica, okay, that is related with the replica bucket, because this is the replica rule. So first I need to delete the replica rule here and delete that, then only I can suspend the bucket. Edit, under this I can suspend that versioning. So delete, see, so I have suspended the versioning, but as already versioning was enabled, so the files which are uploaded before will have the versioning part enabled, but the newly uploaded object will not have the versioning enabled. So just simple go and delete that. Okay, any doubt in how to delete part? Because there might be chance you think that it is not allowing me to delete. The reason behind that, we don't see the versioning part and we directly go and delete that, but the data will be present there and you will face the charges for that. Okay, so yes, we are done. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel.